Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Perino made a really wonderful, Fox News made a really wonderful suggestion to President Trump to reopen the economy. She wrote, I think we need a second task force assembled at direction of POTUS to look ahead to reopening the economy, made up of nonpartisan, bipartisan mix of experts across industry sectors so that we have their recommendations and plan. Let first task force focus on the crisis at the moment. So you have a really great idea by Dana Perino. And President Trump said, good idea, Dana. This is a fantastic idea. Now, it's something that media is going to scoff at. And they're going to say, oh, well, I mean, really, do we really need a task force to help the economy, which ends up helping Trump? You already had people, ladies and gentlemen, who actually openly talked about, ladies and gentlemen, a recession. This is before all the catastrophe we face. Eric H526, Luke St. Martin, hello. Dinah, hello. Trump considering second task force on reopening economy. This is CNN. President Trump on Saturday said he is considering a second task force focused on reopening the country's economy. Okay, so Trump was asked about a tweet he'd sent earlier in the day, responding to Fox News anchor Dana Perino, suggesting a second task force focused on the economy. Thinking about it, getting a group of people, and we have to open our country. He said, I had an expression, the cure can't be worse than the problem itself, right? I started by saying that, and I continue to say it. The cure cannot be worse than the problem itself. We got to get our country open. So, the discussions include a phased, and by the way, Biden says, we can't, what did Biden say? Biden cure. Okay, so Biden said, we have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse. So hold on one second. we have to take care, hold on, what did he say? Oh my God. Okay, hold on, wait. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse. So, hold on. It's so difficult to find. It's funny because it's like virtually impossible to just go ahead and... Okay, so... Cure for a cure. Okay. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. This is so fantastic. This is so fantastic. Hold on, let me see if I can get this. All right, so... We'll make the problem worse no matter what. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. That is pretty much everything you need to know. That's pretty much everything you need to know about Biden. So you have President Trump who's like, look, we can't make the cure worse than the problem. Biden is saying we will make the problem. We have to make the cure worse no matter what. Oh my God, this is so annoying. My computer. Hold on, let me just see. So it's always a word salad with Biden because he's just waiting for Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton's going to be the nominee, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, check out my segment on H.A. Goodman's other channel. I give Styx major props for being the first major person on YouTube to really address what's going on in early January. Really, I mean, pretty amazing. So major respect, props for that. I did a whole segment on that. But I'm going to find, where is this hilarious. Okay, so let's just look at this right here. So this is, I believe he's on The View. And he's talking about, okay, here we go. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. So, President, you have two different leadership styles, okay? President Trump is like, okay, hold on, let's go here. President Trump is like, look, hold on one second. It's like, look, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this economy work again. But we can't let the cure be worse than the problem. Biden says we have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. That will make the problem worse no matter what. Okay. This is like even if you're a native speaker in English, like you're like, what? Panzer! Esquire, do you think Schiff is ending more or less people shelter? Do you think Schiff is ending more or less people cause of the shelter in place? Do you think Schiff is ending more or less people because of the shelter in place? I'm not exactly sure of the Schiff is just, his thing is investigate President Trump no matter what, and try to just pave the way. Just his thing is pave the way for Madam Secretary. I hope I answered the question. I'm not exactly sure if I answered the question correctly, but that's the Democratic Party are just simply going to do whatever it takes to investigate Trump, even after they have failed miserably to do so all the time. It's all they do is just fail miserably to do so. They never find what they're looking for. With Biden, with Biden, you found what you were looking for. He did. He basically, he had his son on the board of directors, and they're like, well, you can't prove anything. It's like, well, it's not really about proving. It's about looking at major conflicts of interest. Okay, the fact that Biden possibly was corrupt that isn't a reason for Democrats to say that Trump is trying to interfere in the next election. Biden could be corrupt. He could very well be. But if when it comes to Trump, it's always investigate first, ask questions later. But here, check this out. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Sarah Haynes. In Hot Topics, we talked about Trump saying the government would reassess the
Oh my God, I have Biden's tech team. I swear to God, it's Biden's tech team. Oh my God.
In Hot Topics, we talked about Trump saying the government would reassess the
This is Biden's tech team. Yes. This is fantastic. Unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Wow. It's either Biden's tech team or the Russians. Well, you're going to get to it. We're going to get to it in a second, so it's just a matter of time. But you'll hear it. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. It's like unbelievable. I can't believe it. Let's do this again.
In Hot Topics, we talked about Trump saying the government would reassess the recommended period for keeping businesses shut and people at home. Are you at all concerned, as Trump said, that we cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself?
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what.
What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Where's the Biden Rosetta Stone where we can just find out what that means? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? It's pretty unbelievable. Let's check it out again.
Home. Are you at all concerned, as Trump said, that we cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself?
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what.
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what. We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what. I think it was Voltaire who said this at first. And people mocked him. But then finally we all realized the truth behind it. We have to take care of the cure. This has the makings of like something Yogi Berra would say, without the love, charm, warmth, and nostalgia. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. I don't know what that means. Revco! If I have a great idea, let's investigate Trump again. It worked out so well last time. Perhaps it's time. Revco! Their thing is just because they know what's taking place. They know that Clinton is going to be nominee, and they know the second that she's nominee, Durham and William Barr are going to ramp up their investigations leading to Clinton. But that's the whole thing. It's just the whole thing is just make everything morally relative and tip the scales so they're even. Because if you actually looked at the criminal activity of Madam Secretary and people around, it's like with the private servers with top secret intelligence, there's no comparison. So right now they have media, but see, media is going to jettison them eventually. But I want to just find out what this could mean.
Said that we cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself.
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what.
We have to take care of the cure. If we took care of the cure, then that will make the problem worse no matter what. If we didn't take care of the cure, would the problem be better no matter what? I don't know. We have to take care of the cure. Okay? The cure that will. So he's talking about the cure that will. So taking care of the cure, and that cure will make the problem worse no matter what. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem. Oh my God! I think if you say it about 30 times, it then makes more sense, but it still doesn't make sense. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. Oh my God, I've entered the Biden zone. Oh my God. I've entered the Biden zone. Hands are square. Look in his eyes. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh jeez. Ay. If someone's going straight to down below. No, do not pass go. It's that guy, the first one. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, I know. Panzer Esquire, thank you. Yeah. Those eyes are pretty unbelievable. Panzer, thank you. Revco. So we have to take care of the cure. So he's actually addressing a cure that is a bad cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. We have to take care of the cure. Okay, so I'm in the Biden zone now. This is what he meant. Oh my God. I actually found out what he meant. It took me, I don't know, about 10 minutes. We have to take care of the cure, but not the cure you're thinking of. You see? He's talking about the cure when President Trump said, we can't let the cure be worse than the problem. He's talking about a bad cure. He's talking about, like, tanking the economy. So what Biden is doing is he's saying, okay, we have to take care of that potential resolution to all of this that could lead to economic collapse. And then that, wrong-headed, counterproductive solution, that will make the problem worse no matter what. And we have to take care of that. Oh, wow. I figured it out. It's like a Rubik's Cube of irrational thought, but you can actually figure it out. So that's what he meant. We have to take care of the cure that will make the problem worse no matter what. So we have to take care of the wrong-headed response, which inherently would make everything worse. Wow. That's amazing. That is pretty awesome. If you actually play back Biden's words, if you play them in reverse, you hear either a message from you-know-who, or you actually find out what he's talking about. It's pretty awesome. So that's what he meant. That's what he meant. He was talking about a misguided cure. Gotcha. No, see, you gotta look at it from his perspective. Okay, Biden's perspective. Biden is always 5 steps ahead of everybody because he's so smart. So you're actually, let's check it out.
Are you at all concerned, as Trump said, that we cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself?
We have to take care of the cure.
We have to take care of the cure.
That will make the problem worse no matter what.
So we have to take care of the misguided response that will make the problem worse no matter what. So if we took care of a response that we shouldn't engage in, that would make the problem worse no matter what, and then you have to fill in the blank there. The assumption is that there would be a cure that it wouldn't make the problem worse no matter what. Yes, I see everything very clearly now. Wow. There's a new realm of thought that I never thought I'd reach. This is amazing. This is amazing. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, there's almost some rational thought there. There's almost some rational thought there. Okay. And it's I'm reading something right now. This is hilarious. I can't even bring it up. I just clicked on R. Kelly on Twitter, and I'm reading what they're saying on Twitter. It's just kind of funny. Oh my God. Oh. He's trending on He's trending on Twitter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's my favorite. It's not so much I like his songs, but I enjoy what he does for the world. That's what Bill Clinton said about R. Kelly. Luke St. Martin! Sleepy Joe is 4D Go Fish. Man's a wordsmith. Yes. Exactly. He's a wordsmith beyond belief. Oh my God. Luke St. Martin, thank you. We could probably do this with other Biden phrases or sentiments, but I won't even get into it. Why is R. Kelly trending on Twitter? Oh, what happened? Okay, you know what? It's best not to even bring it up here. Anyway, so that's where it's at. Luke St. Martin! Nice. Jimbo. I have with a lemon wedge. Nice. It's funny, too, because, like, it's like in some stores, like, people won't touch that beer. It's like, it's just a name. Jimbo, thank you. Luke St. Martin, thank you. Trendies. Davers, Can Alive, hello. Sent you a tweet. Now your mic looks like my beard. Awesome. Hope all is well. Trendies, Dabbers, thank you. Hope all is well. So let's just see what's if put it back again. It's kind of interesting also when you look at Joe Biden has zero social media presence, but he's easily defeating Bernie, who runs Twitter and Facebook and social media. So let's see what they're saying. It's nothing but, oh my God. So he rejected Medicare for all, and he also supported President Trump's travel ban regarding the crisis. So and he's easily defeating Bernie Sanders, and partially because they cheated Bernie, partially because Bernie's campaign is absolutely horrendous now. So let's see. There's there's very few things. I support Joe Biden because he's not afraid of supporting unpopular ideas. Really? Oh, it's sarcasm. I just can't wait till Clinton becomes nominee. It's going to be so amazing. You won't have to hear me say the same thing every day. Yankin' bass on grass. Free Joe Exotic. Thank you. Boots Malloy, hello. Yankin' bass on grass. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Luke St. Martin. He's playing 30D Mad Libs. When you play 30-dimensional Mad Libs, oh my God, you're doing a pretty good job. Who remembers Mad Libs? Come on. It's the best. Everyone's like, Bernie beats Trump. Bernie beats Trump. It's like, no, not this year. In 2016, he would have, but people didn't want to fight or anything, and who cares? He would be a tool of James Comey anyway. Bernie Sanders can't get Medicare for all through a Democratic House. Okay? Bernie Sanders can't endorse people who endorsed him, the same people who got $20 million in venture capital funding. Bernie Sanders can't even acknowledge he was cheated by the DNC. Bernie Sanders never backed up people who tried to find out what happened to the $200 million that was funneled from his campaign, a great percentage of which was given to the Democratic Party. So what do you think's going to happen when you hear Bernie's like, I got a small favor to ask of you? What do you think happens to that money? Here's another good one. Hold on. This is one of the best ones. I don't know if I could find any philosophy in this one.
And by the way, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn
That girl
blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair.
I don't see nothing wrong in rubbing Joe Biden's hair down.
Come back up again. Hey, look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my...
Roaches? What does that even mean? Yanking bass on grass like you. Bimbo Dickens BXN. Can social distancing protect from the sniffy Uncle Joe? Oh, boy. I don't think anything can protect people from Biden. I don't think anything will protect people from Biden. You know what? You know who should be? R. Kelly should be Biden's vice president. I don't know why he's trending. No, whatever. It's just the same thing all over again. Why do we have to endure this? People who are, possibly people who are a part of Clinton's campaign watch my channel, and God bless them. God bless them. They probably read my writing. Maybe the smart ones. Who knows? You can't really, bank on the fact that there's too many smart people there, but let's just say they do. Let's just say the great and wonderful and really I have a great deal of respect for him, Philippe Reines of Clinton's campaign. Why don't they tell Madam Secretary, look, in about 2-3 weeks, we need a voice from the left. We need a strong voice to pull us up. Biden is like watching paint dry as your house implodes. This is like he's like a Salvador Dali painting that's actually melting in front of you. There's nothing going on with Biden. If anything, I think the Democrats have had enough. Why don't you just tell Madam Secretary, don't even have to run. Just go ahead and just say, people are urging me to run. Yeah. And then eventually just be like, look, you know what? We're just going to enter the primary just to see what happens. And then Biden be like, I get hot. I'm giving all my delegates, kiss myself. What? Aria, thank you so very much for always watching. Thank you, Aria. Very, very kind of you. Thank you, Aria Lee. Thank you. Thank you, Aria. Have a fantastic evening, and thank you so much. It means a great deal to me, but what means a lot is you're always watching, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all the people who always watch consistently. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you again, Aria. Trendy as Gabbers! Trendy as Gabbers! Canna, live. Why no Twitter anymore, brother? I got a death threat on Twitter, and then it's just a waste of time for me because it's just like I view it like Tron. Like if you were just stuck in this game, this cyber reality that's basically, it's like an away game at Foxborough from a cyber sense every day in a blizzard. It's just always negativity. I can't stand the negativity. Ralph Nieves! Ralph! Thank you, Ralph! So, Trendy, it's just, I view it to be the most unhealthy fantasy of all time. And if I'm going to have a fantasy, I want it to be, happy, healthy, not, Trump. So, that's why. It's just it's a cyber reality that is going to implode real time in November. Oh, let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take this drink of water and I'm going to tell you something very profound. Very profound. November when Clinton loses again. James, thank you. Aria, thank you again. November, trendies, everybody. Aria, everybody. When Clinton loses again, you're going to see people delete their Twitter accounts because they're going to, this on the left, you're going to see they're going to delete their Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts. Because that whole thing, Democrats do not have ideas that bolster their political party. They have peer pressure, retweeting, preaching, moralizing sermons on social media. That's it. Which remove all context and nuance from every political statement. So, and they don't have history on their side. The Democratic Party has more in common with Bush's Republican Party than they do with Democrats in years past, especially in terms of foreign policy. But what they've done is they've taken morality, their version of morality, and infused this version of morality, this moral code that they claim to have, which is constantly shown to be just a bunch of hypocrisy. And they have replaced that with religion. Now, I'm not a fan of people in any religion saying that, well, if you don't believe what I believe, then you're going to go to a place that with no air conditioning and it's a big problem and you better live your life this way or that way. That was the Bush administration and Republicans for a while. Now you have televangelists, give me money, we'll give you water, it's going to be great. Now that has been replaced by, if you don't want Medicare for all, then anything that happens with you, you deserve, because you didn't want Medicare for all. It's like, well, you wouldn't even get it even if Bernie was president. They would find a Bernie dossier. They would do the exact same. They can't, if it hasn't passed a Democratic-run House now, why would it pass a Democratic-run House if Bernie's president? It makes no sense. And furthermore, Bernie wouldn't be president. Bernie Sanders can't even win Florida. 1 million people in Florida risked life and limb, apparently, in the middle of this whole thing in March, just to ensure Bernie Sanders would never get near the presidency. And they cheated him in 2016, and they cheated him in Iowa. So what makes anyone think? And then they're like, you hear, put this back up on again. Then you hear, well, he's so much better than Biden. Well, why bring that up? They don't care. They simply do not care. They don't care. They don't want Bernie no matter what. They don't want Bernie no matter what. They don't want Bernie no matter what. Trendies! I want you to, thank you, by the way. Thank you very much. I want you to know every progressive I've supported has stabbed me in the back going to watch much more of you, my friend. Prepare yourself for some anger translation from my channel for you. Yes. Trendies. Bimbo Dickens. Jill Stein tweeted about Biden cognitive. Bimbo Dickens. Trendies and dabbers. Thank you. I remember you watching a long time ago, and I remember your channel. And yeah. I don't partake myself, but I am all for full legalization, 100%. Very important for life, for the lives of people, and everything from cancer patients, just people who want to go to bed and sleep. It's very, very important. Full legalization, 100%. Thank you again. Trendies! Your Clinton McConnell impressions are incredible. Trendies, I want to thank you. In fact, when I was, everybody, Aria, you too, Eric, you too, Luke St. Martin, you too. When I was in college, I just want you to know, somebody named Trendy gave me I thought it was a Salem. I thought it was a Marlboro, but it was the wacky tobacco. I took a puff, but what I did was my lungs actually expelled, almost like a demon from within, expelled the toxic and hallucinogenic smoke to where I actually didn't inhale. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't inhale. You can't pin that one on me. You can't prove anything. Some people inhale. I do not. I like to just let it, dissipate, whatever. Jay, hello. Cowboy Derp, hello. Yeah, those were the days. That is an example of how conniving you took it, but you didn't inhale. And people believed him. Do you understand? 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 People believed him. Like he didn't inhale, so everything's fine. Okay. First of all, it's impossible. It's physically impossible. Even if you were to not try to not to, a little bit it would whatever. And anyway, it doesn't. Well, whatever. I'm not going to go. I'm not even going to go through it. It's Joe Biden's time to restore competency and decency in the White House. Oh, these are the same people that talk about decency. I love that too. Oh, hey now, Jimbo. Oh, you know what? I want to tell you something right now. we were in the Oval Office, and we were talking about intercontinental ballistic missiles from nuclear submarines, the Trident submarine, not the yellow submarine, the Trident sub. And we were talking about missiles, and then what can I do? I was like, what's a great representation? And one thing led to another. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Okay, Jimbo. Okay, let's see. I think that Hillary Clinton is the best. She's my favorite politician after Trump. Forget about the fact that in many ways my voice will be propelled by the beauty and the awe-inspiring honesty of Hillary Clinton. Forget about that. Forget about the fact that I will have made the biggest political prediction of all time. I am the only person in all of YouTube, millions and millions and millions and millions of channels, the only person in all of politics who was published in the Times of Israel and the Huffington Post. Huffington Post in 2017, saying that Clinton 2020 is a reality. Get ready for 8 years of Trump. By the way, I could be wrong about one thing. It could be, 4 to 8 years of Hillary Clinton if people don't vote. Trying to tell you Clinton's not only going to be nominee, you better tell people to vote, because the second Clinton becomes nominee, every poll will show that Clinton is 5 points ahead of Trump. Trump is down 10 points. He's down 20 points. He look, before the election, President Trump will be down 3.5 points like he was, 2 to 4 points like he was last election. He's not going to be up. Okay? He'd even be down against Biden, and Biden wouldn't even win Biden would not even win the popular vote. So, That's right, CG3SSF, exactly. Then they found out she didn't even go to college at the time when Tupac had his record deal, which is funny. This is funny. So, ladies and gentlemen, what can I tell you? All right, let's see here. Then, okay, Biden's going to pick a nominee. Pick a vice president. Then people are going to say, HA, your prediction's not going to happen because he picked Amy Klobuchar. It's going to be Biden Klobuchar. Yawn. Could you imagine if it's Biden Klobuchar? Watching paint dry would be like being in a Formula One car going 200 miles per hour compared to watching them's campaign. Watching paint dry would be the most exciting thing that's ever happened in your life compared to Biden Klobuchar 2020. Just watching a compilation of President Trump when he's just going after, Republicans would be a million. Trump going after Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio is absolutely hilarious. You can go on YouTube right now and find comedians that have 500,000 to 1 million views. You don't know who they are, but they're just comedians that... They're young comedians. It's like the politics of the left has ruined comedy, just like it's ruined movies. And you see 1 million views, and I don't know, when I watch certain, I don't even know who they are. So you see 500,000 views, and you're like, okay, let's just watch I'm not laughing. if I watch like a compilation or the best of Trump debating Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio, it's the best. It is the best. It's the best. Like, you know, trendies, I hope not. I am not prepared, but I don't think there will be. Unless this continues, then there will be. But I don't think that there will be. I think that in about 2 weeks to a month, the ship is going to reverse course. President Trump, I think that you're going to see by May, when Major League Baseball is up and running, that will be an indicator that everything's getting back to normal. But even before then, I think things will change. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless. Thank you so very, very much. It's getting a little late. I'm running out of steam. But you've all been absolutely wonderful. To my super chat, you choose to support me in like a crisis time where everyone can utilize money for other purposes. But if you want to support my voice, thank you. That's all I can say is thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you all. Have a great evening. We will all get through this as a country. And just remember, keep your eyes on the prize. November is going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing month. President Trump's going 8 years. And to see the reaction from the Democratic Party after the treachery, just nonstop treachery, it'll be very interesting. Give me your thoughts below. Have a great evening, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.